A jury in San Marcos today returned a guilty verdict against Willie Griffin Jr. We had crews at the first verdict reading at KXAN News today in the kidnapping, sexual assault, and stabbing of a teenage girl left for dead near Dripping Springs back in March of 2012. But new tonight, as Angie Bevan tells us, his days in the courtroom are far from over.
The jury, some with tears in their eyes, came back with their verdict after deliberating for about 4 hours.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Willie Griffin, guilty of the offense of attempted murder.
They found Willie Griffin Jr. guilty of picking up a 17-year-old girl at a bus stop in East Austin, driving her to a remote area in Hays County, then raping, strangling, and stabbing her and leaving her there. Now attention turns to Travis County, where Griffin's awaiting trial. Police say he raped and murdered Elizabeth Escobar in 2011. Investigators link the crimes with DNA evidence. Legal analyst Mindy Monford tells us a lot can happen between trials.
Well, if somebody receives enough years in prison or has a very big sentence handed down, the prosecution in the other county might decide that's enough.
She says there's the possibility of a plea bargain.
The benefit to the state and the victim's family in a second case with pleading versus a trial, number one, it's certainty. You know he's pleading guilty.
But prosecutors and law enforcement in Travis County tell us they seem intent on letting a jury decide.
At the end of the day, you've got somebody who's deceased, and a family presumably wants justice for that.
Angie Bevan, KXAN News.
Griffin's sentence in Hays County should be determined tomorrow. He faces up to life in prison. Any sentence he receives in Travis County will likely run consecutively to that term.